part 2, November the 2nd, 2025. My divine truth seekers, I apologize. Memory on my device is failing me, but nevertheless, we're here to give the message. We were talking about in part 1 the difference between the traditional deck and the ancestral half deck. The sacred circles are the Native American, the British is the cups, and the staffs, which is your wands, are the Egyptians, and the swords are the Japanese culture. The wands, as I said, are represented by the staffs, and the sacred circles are representing the pinnacles. Okay, so the sacred circles are representing the pinnacles, and the staffs is representing the wands. And the princess, we have princess and prince in this deck. The prince is represented the knight, it's representing the knight, and the princess is representing the page. All right, I think that goes over the differences between the two decks, my divine ones. Let's get started. Let's do a 7-card spread. It's called the horseshoe spread. The first card represents the past, the emperor and the princess of the sacred circles, and the princess of staffs. Guys, wow. Beautiful pictures, Native American. Remember, it's the sacred circles, the staff, the Egyptian. Isn't that beautiful? The emperor, of course, is the emperor himself sitting on his throne representing all 4 of the kings in the deck, which is the King of Wands, the King of Swords. First is the Fool. Wow. Past energy. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. The Death. These are all major kanas. Wow. We have, for your past energy, the Fool, who represents new beginnings. The Death, for your present energy, which represents transformation. The Pluto is coming in. Justice. Another major arcana, guys. We got 3 major arcanas. We got 2 that flipped over for your best course of, 3. For your best course of action, the Holy Spirit. Is that the Emperor again showing up with the same 3 cards? Something about the princess of swords and the princess of sacred circles, guys, and the emperor. Something about that. That's the best course of action. Falling out. Interesting. 3, 4 cards again. Wow. The King of Cups, the 3 of Staffs, the 5 of Staffs, and the Queen of Staffs. A lot of fire, passion. King of Cups, very emotional, balanced. The best course of action for this reading today, Holy Spirit, we love you, we thank you. The best course of action, wow, the 9 of Swords right before. Best course of action, Holy Spirit, for the reading today, November the 2nd, guys. November the 2nd, wow. November the 2nd, 2025. This year is almost over. Isn't that amazing? One more month. Well, I guess really 2 more months. We'll be in 2026. The King of Sacred Circles. 7 of Cups and the Prince of Cups. The Prince of Cups is the Knight of Cups. Woo. Oh my goodness, the sun all over today. Holy Spirit. Oh, finally. Best course of action, Holy Spirit. The Chariot. Guys, you're not going to believe it. That's a major arcana. Is this going to be the day? I said I look forward to the day when I can pull all 7 major arcanas. Looks like this is going to be a major arcana spread. Can you believe it? My divine ones. What's the attitude of others, Holy Spirit? What's the attitude of others in our energy? What are they thinking? What's going on with the attitude of others? Oh, the 9 of Staffs. Wow. That's the wounded warrior, you guys. It's the attitude of others. The Holy Spirit is real. What's the obstacle for this reading, Holy Spirit? Obstacle. Ooh, the obstacle. The devil. The 5 of Staffs and the Queen of Staffs. Ooh. Holy Spirit is real. Ooh. Obstacle is the 8 of Swords, guys. Obstacle. A lot of swords, isn't it? 8 of them. Isn't that the one we're leaving behind? Those things that don't no longer serve you. You're moving to a different place, time, for your highest self. Our last card, my divine truth ones, is the final outcome for the reading. We have the Ace of Staffs and the Hermit. Wow. 10 of Cups. The 5 of Staffs, guys. The final outcome for the reading today. That's the 5 of Wands. Conflict. The 8 of Sacred Circles. The 8 of Pentacles. Talks about work. Being diligent. Also, repetition, mastery. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon and the 8 of Sacred Circles for our reading today, my divine ones. We get a clarity on our 5 of Staffs for the final outcome. I know that conflict is not what the Holy Spirit has for us, so we're going to look at that. Could be for our karmics or the cross watchers. Spirit is real. Our horseshoe spread is complete, my divine ones. Hope you can see the table a little bit better. There we go. Table. Come on, Holy Spirit. We have the Fool. The Fool is all about new beginnings. It's a major arcana. Guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas out of a 7-card spread. Do you see that? How amazing is that? One of these days we'll get all 7 major arcanas just fall out. Come on, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit is real. The Fool is the first major arcana on or in the tarot deck, and the Fool always represents the beginning, because this is the beginning of the soul's journey. This is the beginning. You have awakened. Now you're going on a journey. The Fool represents beginnings, the heady moments before driving into the future. the state of being untested, inexperienced, the feeling of quivering anticipation when arriving at the brink of experience, exploring the unknown, risking taking a leap of faith, stepping into an untested path, or leaping onto the spiral, consulting an article, paying attention to the omens, using definition to clear a tangled path. Quite interesting. This is the beginning of the fool's journey. How you end in the world with the world of completion. And we got the world in our energy today. It was the last energy representing fulfillment, balance, infinity, and eternity. This is the past energies. What a beautiful past energies, my divine truth seekers. The Fool representing beginnings, meaning that you have conquered this. This is some energy that may be still with you. You have let go the energy that you don't no longer need, of course, right? But you keep the good energy so you can keep continuing on your path, onto your journey to the next level and to the next step and to the next road until you reach the end of your destination, which is destiny. For you, for me, we all have destinies, my divine truth seekers. The second card is death. Death is about transformations, right? Death is Pluto, Scorpio, death. This is the present energy right now. Transformation is happening. Happening for you, is happening for me, it's happening to many people all over the world. Seeing beyond death to rebirth, clearing away the old to make room for the new. I just said that we are leaving behind the things that no longer serve us. Why? So we can advance and move forward, so we have room to grow. Risking, renewal, radical transformation, unexpected change, death of a particular phase in one's life, completion of one cycle as a new one unfolds. This is death. This is the present energy, my divine ones, for you and for myself, and I'm loving it because I solely and wholeheartedly agree that I am in the middle right now of transformation, and many of you are as well. Justice is another major arcana, my divine truth seekers. Justice is here representing the hidden influence for our reading today. Getting to the heart of an issue through jurisdiction, considered evaluations, advocating right causes rather than socially popular causes. Can also mean unfairness, bias, imbalance, discrimination, rewards meted out to the undeserving. The legal system rather than justice, it is served. There it is. The scales are tipping toward. That is upside down. I'm not going to read that. Okay. This is justice in the traditional deck. This means fairness. This means being impartial, doing the right thing. In this particular deck, it says advocating right causes rather than socially popular causes. Come on in the room. Just because everybody is doing it and everybody's saying it, it's the right thing to do, don't mean that it's right. Sometimes you have to go against the norm. Sometimes you got to go against the popular vote. Sometimes you got to go against what everybody else is doing. This is the hidden influence for our reading today, justice. The Chariot is the best course of action for the reading today. Holy Spirit, come on in the room. Combining spiritual and intellectual, emotional and physical energies to ride victoriously through life. Come on. This is the best course of action that the Holy Spirit has for your life, has for my life. I accept the Chariot today. This card represents self-confidence, acquired from family and community support, fearlessly forging ahead, carving one's own path. Conversely, can indicate defeat where victory could have been obtained. This could be the upside down, sudden catastrophe, yeah, insignificant planning or lack of trust, collapse projects and goals. That is the upside flip right here. We are combining spiritual with intellectual, emotional, and physical energies to ride victoriously through life. Come on. That's what the Holy Spirit wants for all of us. Self-confidence. This is acquired from family and community support. You're fearlessly forging ahead, carving your and mine's, our own path. You are forging ahead to your own path. Don't you love that? That's beautiful. I love that for you. My divine ones, this is the best course of action for our reading today, the Chariot. Traditional deck that talks about action, movement. I love it. The Chariot, willpower, being determined, control, power, that you are able to control the beast. Not one, but two beasts. Come on in the room, my divine truth seekers. The Nine of Staves, my divine ones, is the attitude of others in your energy. And the traditional deck, that is the Nine of Wands. That is the wounded warrior. Someone that has taken a beating, but they're still standing. My divine truth seekers, this is the attitude of the others in your energy. Someone is in the Nine of Staves. This says, this definition, hard, physical, manual labor that may produce weariness, exhaustion, fatigue, or even illness. The need for a rest or break from a difficult project. Wow. The Nine of Staves sounds like someone needs to take a break. Someone may be physically and mentally drained from weariness, exhaustion, fatigue. My. Attitude to others, the Holy Spirit is real. Energy do not lie, but people lie all the time. The Holy Spirit comes to do three things on this channel, my divine one. It comes to warn you, it comes to edify you, and it comes to reprimand you. The Holy Spirit loves you, and the Holy Spirit wants what's best for you. The Eight of Swords is our obstacle for the reading today. The Eight of Swords, being held captive by one's own traditions. Wow, this is the hidden influence. This is the obstacle. The obstacle may have to open your eyes. Being held captive by your own traditions, blinded by the path of tradition, societal boundaries, paralyzed by fear. Wow, fearing to act because the possibilities of scandals or misunderstood motives. This is the obstacle for the reading today. My. Someone may need to get out of their own heads. The traditional tarot deck talks about negative imaging and ideas of thyself with the blindfold on, with the swords all around you, like you being imprisoned by your own thoughts. Here it talks about, in this particular deck, says being held by one's own traditions and blinded by the path of traditions. What an obstacle. Sometimes you got to take the blindfold off, my divine ones, and see the world with your own two eyes, not for what someone else had told you by traditions. The Five of Staffs, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. What is the Five of Staffs? We're going to look at that in this particular deck. The Five of Staffs talks about discussions, planning, strategy, someone's strategy, negotiations. This is the final outcome for our reading today, my divine truth seekers. Cooperative efforts by diverse groups to achieve a common goal. Wow. Quite different from the traditional fives. It talks about the Five of Wands, talks about conflict. So I don't think I'm going to get a clarity. I was going to get a clarity on it if it talked about conflict, that this was the outcome for our reading today. But the outcome is discussions, planning, strategies, negotiations. Come on. Or cooperative efforts by diverse groups to achieve a common goal. It's quite interesting. Sometimes we do have to find those like-minded other individuals, my divine truth seekers. This is the reading for our horseshoe spread today. I hope something was said to give you a different perspective on your situation that you may be going through. Let's look at an article message for our reading today. Let's look at I'm going to use the same one we used the other day, the Angel Answers and Soul's Journey, are two decks I put together for an article message for our readings. The Soul's Journey and Angel Answers. Let me close my curtains. This has got dark on me. Just one moment, guys. We're going to look at our angel messages too. I'm going to write down the numbers of on the cards for angel message. I'll be right back. Let me close that curtain. All right, I am back, my lovelies. Let's look at an article message for the reading today. What a powerful reading it has been, with 4 major arcanas right in a row. How powerful is that? You want to think of an answer, my divine truth, a question, excuse me. See, can we get an answer from our Angel Answers deck that's in here with the Soul's Journey for a oracle message from the Holy Spirit today. Holy Spirit, we love you. There's the Angel Answers. Communicate clearly. Isn't that the 5th house? No. The 5th house about creativity. What do we have about communication? I thought we had something about communication. No, adaptability. Oh my gosh, there is the 2nd friendship message for the reading. Bottom of the deck we have, the situation will improve. Bottom of the deck. That is an angel answer, so I hope that answers someone's question. We have bottom of the deck, the moon. The 8 of sacred circles. Now that is the 8 of pentacles. Someone that's mastering a trade. With the situation will improve. You see it. Yes, yes, I believe it. My divine truth seekers, bottom of the deck. Let's write down our messages from the angels. For my numbers, we have the Magician, which is a 1 on the card. We have the Hanged One, which is a 12, the Hanged Man. That breaks down to a 3. We have the World, which is a 21. That's 1221 portal, guys. 1221. We got that the other day. That breaks down to a 3, giving you 2 3s on the table, just like that. The Fool is a 0. The Death is 13, which 13 breaks down to a 4. We have Justice, which that's 11. That's a master number, guys. Master number 11. 11. For our angel message breaks down to a 2. We have 0, 1, 2, and then we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have 2, 3, 4 angel messages, just like that. The Chariot is, I always forget what number the Chariot is, guys. Let me get my little cheat sheet. The Chariot is a 7. Should I forget? I don't know why I forget that. 9 of Staffs, the 8. So right there we have 7, 8, 9 angel message. 7, 8, 9 angel message, just like that. 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I wrote it the way I saw it, the way it fell. 7, 9, 8, but it's 7, 8, 9. And then we have 5 of Staffs. That's going to give us 3, 4, 5. Angel message. Communicate clearly is an answer for someone. Communicate clearly is on page 27. 27 breaks down to a 9, guys. Giving us 2 9s. You know what those 9s are? I love the 9s. That just gives us confirmation on the Fool card, because that's about new beginnings. And we have friendship in our soul's journey. I love it when we get one at each. When I put those decks together, that was my intent for oracle messages from one of each of those decks, and I love it when the Holy Spirit allows that to come through like that. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but most of the time it does. 8 and 4 is 12. 12 breaks down to what? A 3, guys. That's the 12-12 portal as well. Wow. And that's going to give us 3 3s and 2 9s. Master number 11. Portal 1221. Portal 1212. Angel message 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9. All the angel messages for this reading. Quite a bit today. The angels have something to say about this reading. My. Let us, my divine ones, hear from the articles right now for this message. The first one hit the table was the communicate clearly. Whatever that means to you, my divine truth seekers, that could mean you have to go back to school to communicate. It could mean that you have to develop another way of communicating to someone. Maybe that person is someone that needs pictures to communicate. We all have a different style of communicating, and sometimes you have to get on the same page with that person's communicative styles. Communicate clearly. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In person, discussions are preferable. Then we have something about discussions in the final outcome. Yes, we did in the 5 of staffs. Coming together. Wow, the Holy Spirit is real. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In person, discussions are preferable, but it is not possible. Make sure that your communication methods is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstanding, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. Very blunt and to the point. Communication means someone is not understanding something correctly. Change up the communication style, change up the communication. Maybe you have to get others involved in this communication with someone so that they can understand clearly what the message is. We have friendship. I love that. For our second article message for this beautiful reading today, friendships on page 48. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I love that. Isn't that beautiful? I believe that too. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone is in your path or on your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together, you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admirations. The bonds of friendships are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dimming it. He or she will give advice with your best intentions at heart. Come on in the room, Holy Spirit. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being, it is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. Wow. What an oracle message, guys. I love it. For our reading today, again, I hope something has been said in this reading to give you hope, to give you peace, to give you even enlightenment, give you a different perspective on your current situation of death, transformation, a transit. And in this particular death was said a little different. So I'm going to go back to that death. How they said it. Seeing beyond death to rebirth, clearing away the old to make room for the new. Risking. You will take risks to do this. This is a renewal, a radical transformation, an unexpected change. Death of a particular phase in one's life. It is completion of one cycle as a new one unfolds. Isn't that beautiful? Something is unfolding in your life right now, my divine truth seekers. The Holy Spirit comes to give you 3 things on this channel. Comes to edify you, comes to warn you, and it comes to reprimand you. Let's look at a namaste blessing card for this reading today. Holy Spirit, give them a beautiful blessing card to go with this reading. I honor the spirit in you, which is also in me. A blissed idea. I love that. Bottom of the deck. Ugh, about to sneeze, excuse me. Blessing of good fortune. Come on in the room. Blessing of good fortune. We're all here for that, aren't we, my divine ones? Bottom of the deck, we have the moon. We have the 8 of sacred circles, which is the 8 of pentacles. And that is money. So now you have the blessing of good fortune because you worked hard. You mastered something. And the angel answer said the situation will improve. Come on in the room. And it did. Because now you are blessed with good fortune. What a beautiful bottom of the deck. The blessing, the blissed idea. What idea you have right now is truly blissed. That's what the Holy Spirit is telling you. Someone that you have a idea and it is going to be blissed. It says an idea manifests endless blessings, but you must act to bring the idea to life. The time is right. Know that the world is full of ideas floating around aimlessly until someone notices and breathes life into them. This is your time, my divine one, your time to shine. Have faith. Isn't that beautiful? The blessing card for this reading today. Have faith. Act on those ideas. The Holy Spirit is with you. Let's look at our angel messages. We have quite a few in the reading today. We have 3 3s and 2 9s. So when you are seeing these numbers out and about in your life, know that 3s mean creativity, artistic, creative. Then we have something about creativity. Yes, we did. The 5th house. Right on time, Holy Spirit. Creativity, that's the 3s is about. The Holy Spirit is real. That is the 5th house ruled by Leo. We in and with the sign of the Geminis. The Geminis, they're quick thinking, adaptability, and they also have communication, communicative. The Geminis, there it is right there. That's what I was thinking. I knew we had something about communication. It's a Gemini in our readings. We had, that is the sign. Communication is happening. Talked about the final outcome in the reading today, the 5 of staff. It talked about communicating, discussing. That's what it said. The 5 of staffs. Let's go back to that. The 5 of staffs. That was, I mean, that's right on point. Holy Spirit. I love it when the message starts to unfold. It says discussions, planning, strategy, and negotiations. Come on in the room. A cooperative effort by diverse groups to achieve a common goal. Something is happening in the atmosphere, the communication. My divine ones. When you see 9s, you're out and about and seeing multiple 9s, know that 9s mean wisdom, humanitarian, charity, charitable, wise, and confident. The angel messages, when you are seeing multiple 3s, the angels want you to know, my divine ones, it's all about creativity. The angel number encourages you to try new things and to express yourself creatively. You're seeing multiple nines. One of my favorites, guys, means new beginnings and change. There's the Fool. When you see multiple nines, which we have 2 in this reading today, it shows the power of change and self-improvement. Come on in the room, Holy One, for a message made clear today. For who? For you, my divine precious ones. I love this. I love this for you. I love this for myself. What a beautiful reading it has been. With our article message, communicate clearly. Come on in the room, Holy Spirit. Communication is all over this reading today. We have the 1212 portal and we have the 1221 portal, guys. So let's take both of those portals. I love going through these portals of awakening, enlightenment. The light bulb is going off. I am able to see clearly now. How about you? All right, we have 12, 12, and 21, 21. It's 21, 12. Okay. 21, 12 is, let's hold hands, my divine ones. Look to your right, look to your left. Smile. Angel number 1221 meaning is meant to represent the new rain that is about to pour. This is intended to show that life is too short to live. You deserve to be a leader. As part of the leadership qualities, the challenges never dare to run away from you. It approaches you often. You need to face it, then run away from it. Spiritually, meaning is to follow your intuition and to see where it takes you. Your intuition is just God's way of reminding you of your purpose. Angel message 1221 guides you on a spiritual path. It indicates that if you are sharing your blessings with others, you will get more blessings. Wow. That was the 1221 portal. Let's see if we can find the 1212 portal. The 1212 portal coming up, guys. 1212. I wrote it down on this, not on that page, but okay. Let's see. Let's keep going. There it is. 1212 portal, guys. Hold hands. Look to your right. Look to your left. Smile. Angel number 1212 represents prosperity, contentment, and joy. Move forward in trying something new, manifestations, and spiritual growth. Is that 21, 21? Okay. That is spiritual growth, manifestation, and spiritual growth. That's it. Okay, so let's go through our master number 11, which we get master number quite often. Master number 11 on this channel. You know, there are 3 master numbers. Master number 11 represents the root. Master number 22 represents the trunk. And master number 33 represents the crown. Of course, that's the analogy of a tree. The root of the tree are the nutrients and support. Similar individuals with path number 11 possess hidden talents that are awaiting to be uncovered and utilized to their fullest potential. These talents can be the key to unlocking a fulfilling life journey and achieving success. They possess an enchanting quality and can leave one awestruck or taken back with unexpected wonder. Come on in the room, my master. Number 11s and that is for this reading today. What are you mastering? I always say you're mastering yourself. We're mastering self over here on this channel, my divine truth seekers. Let's look at our angel message 012. Angel message 012. If you're seeing these numbers, it marks an end of a cycle. Come on in the room, Holy Spirit. Tied together with the message and the angels together. This can be a divine sign from your guardian angels that you need to learn to let go of the past and look to the future. That was angel message 012, angel message 123, angel message 0123. If you're seeing 1, 2, 3, it is an angel message. It means forward movement and glorious growth. The angel number, this angel number, 123, tends to show up when you are about to embark on a great adventure that will put your body, your mind, and soul in a fresh new alignment. For those who have been feeling a little stale or stagnant, this number should whip up a power of possibilities once more. Angel number 123 should feel like a breath of fresh air, excuse me. This number is full of positive energy and is about harmony, connection, and growth. Angel number 234, if you're seeing those numbers, it says trusting the process and understanding that you may need to surrender. Then we have the hangman in our energy. We did. Surrender to a higher power. It can also be a sign of bringing balance to your body, your mind, and your soul. Because this is how we create a solid structure that will hold us steady. Good things are coming. Have faith in your angels. We have 3, 4, 5, and then 7, 8, 9 for our last angel messages, my divine precious one. 3, 4, 5 is a good omen. It represents positive changes, good things coming our way, and the divine love and energy that surrounds us